What's up, everyone? It's Sports Kings Best here, and we're back with another video. This is going to be the first top 10 video I've ever done, and this is going to be the top 10 must-watch games of the regular season for the NFL. The NFL released its 18-week regular season schedule, 272 games now on the calendar. Not all of them are equal, though. Here are the best games, the most must-watch games on the schedule for the 2024 regular season. At number 10, I do have a tie, but the first one is going to be Pittsburgh Steelers at Denver Broncos, week 2. Here's some drama for early in the season. Assuming the Steelers starting quarterback is Russell Wilson and not Justin Fields, there will be emotions on both sides of the field. Broncos head coach Sean Payton isn't going to want to lose to Russell Wilson. The whole dismantle of that whole Broncos team. After benching him, it was diabolical what Sean Payton did to him. Wilson can't feel too good about how he was treated at the end of the failed stint in Denver. Broncos fans are unlikely to give Wilson a warm welcome. On top of it all, this could be the Broncos rookie quarterback Bo Nix's home debut if he wins the job right away. I have a tie at 10 with the Atlanta Falcons at Minnesota Vikings, week 14. Another quarterback revenge game had to make the list. This game might not be that exciting if the Vikings aren't very good, but it's clear why it's on the list. Kirk Cousins returns to Minnesota for the first time since signing with the Falcons. Will he be welcomed back warmly after 6 productive yet ultimately unsatisfying seasons with the Vikings? It's also interesting to see Vikings rookie JJ McCarthy, a first-round draft pick, and Cousins' replacement. And who knows where the Cousins Michael Penix drama made Penix one of the most controversial first-round picks in recent memory. At number 9, I have the Chicago Bears at Washington Commanders. This will happen at week 8. Maybe this isn't a matchup between teams we'll see in the playoffs this season, but we get to watch the top 2 picks of the draft square off. The number 1 overall pick, Caleb Williams, starts a brand new era with the Chicago Bears, and the Washington Commanders grab their quarterback of the future with their 2nd pick in the draft, and Jaden Daniels. It's also notable that the Bears host the New England Patriots on November 10th. The Patriots use the 3rd pick of the draft on quarterback Drake May. At the 8th most watched game you should watch on my list is the Baltimore Ravens at Los Angeles Chargers, week 12. This will be the Harbaugh, with Jim Harbaugh and John Harbaugh facing off against each other. This is the most famous meeting between coaches, Jim and John, happened in Super Bowl. I think 47, I could be wrong, but it was with the Ravens and 49ers. Jim Harbaugh is back in the NFL after just 9 seasons at Michigan and will meet his brothers, Ravens, in what should be one of the toughest tests of Jim's first season in Los Angeles. At number 7, it will be the Green Bay Packers versus Philadelphia Eagles at Sao Paulo, Brazil. Sorry if I mispronounced that. At week 1. The traditional season opener at the defending champion Chiefs will be highly anticipated as usual, but this new addition to the NFL schedule is good too. It's the first regular season game in South America. It's the first Friday game of the NFL's opening week since 1970, and it's between 2 fascinating teams. The Packers finished last season strong, and Jordan Love had a breakout year. The Eagles were rolling at 10-1 before their entire season fell apart. Philadelphia has the talent to bounce back. Ravens and Chiefs followed by Packers and Eagles the next day is a great way to get the season rolling. The Detroit Lions at the Dallas Cowboys, week 6. Just make sure all the offensive linemen report as eligible. This is a repeat of one of the weirdest games of last season when the Lions had a 2-point conversion wiped out due to a penalty when officials said offensive tackle Taylor Decker didn't report as eligible, though it seemed like he did. This isn't just a flashback to that game either, it's a matchup between 2 of the best teams in the whole NFC. Number 5, the New York Jets at San Francisco 49ers, week 1. Maybe Aaron Rodgers' appearance in the Monday night opener will last more than 4 plays. Rodgers' much anticipated Jets debut ended terribly when he tore his Achilles tendon on the first series of last season against the Bills. Rodgers will presumably be back in the lineup to try it again in the season's opener. It won't be easy though, as the Jets get defending NFC champion 49ers on the road. There's not quite as much excitement this time around for the Rodgers experiment with New York, but a sharp opener with Rodgers dropping dimes to Garrett Wilson against a tough defense could create a lot of buzz for the rest of the season for the Jets. At number 4, I have the Buffalo Bills at Houston Texans. This is a week 5 matchup. This is more than just the Stephon Diggs Bowl. The Texans are one of the NFL's most interesting teams after CJ Stroud's historic rookie season, and then a big trade with the Bills to add Stephon Diggs. While it seems the Bills took a step back by sending off Diggs to the Texans, they're still capable of being a contender in the AFC. It's a fascinating matchup between 2 fun and talented teams and a potential playoff preview as well. It also features 2 of the NFL's top MVP candidates as CJ Stroud and Josh Allen. At number 3, I have the Detroit Lions at San Francisco 49ers, week 17. This late season Monday night game will bring up some bad memories for some Lions fans. Well, for me in general. They led the 49ers in the NFC Championship game at San Francisco last season, but blew it in the second half and missed the chance to make the first Super Bowl appearance in franchise history. Detroit should be back among the NFL's best teams again and can prove it in this rematch against the 49ers late in the season. At number 2, I have the Baltimore Ravens at Kansas City Chiefs, week 1. The NFL isn't easing us into the regular season. We get a phenomenal matchup for the first game of the season. The Ravens got the Chiefs at home in last season's AFC Championship game and let that opportunity slip away. The Chiefs beat the Ravens and went on to win the Super Bowl against the 49ers. The Ravens still fancy themselves themselves as Super Bowl contenders, but getting home field advantage over Kansas City in the playoffs, again, will be important. That task becomes harder if they lose this game at Arrowhead Stadium, aside from the big stakes. It's always a treat to watch Lamar Jackson versus Patrick Mahomes. We'd be watching the Chiefs' traditional opener for the reigning champ on September 5th, no matter who they played, but the NFL gave us the most compelling opponent possible for the Chiefs. At number 1, I have the Kansas City Chiefs at San Francisco 49ers. Week 7 matchup. We don't always get a Super Bowl rematch, and this one is gold. Pure diamond. The Chiefs and 49ers played a classic this past February, with Kansas City winning in overtime. The two teams bring back most of the rosters from that Super Bowl, and it wouldn't be a huge surprise if we see them meet again in this upcoming Super Bowl. If you're going to watch one NFL game this season, this is it. Though we all know we're all going to be watching more than one. However, drop a like, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell on. That's going to be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next week.